Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to another interesting episode on Baby Techie. Today, we are here to ask this gentleman his opinion on AI, the impact of AI. I'm talking about the severe implication it has on our lives. What are some of the things that we have to fight for? AI is going to take our jobs very soon. It is already taking our jobs. Boss, please, what's your name?
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Bernard.
Okay.
Okay, with regards to the AI
Yeah.
in our, you know, our day-to-day activities and our business life,
Uh-huh.
I think it has a very
Can you
big,
raise your voice a bit?
I think it has a very big impact
On our lives.
on our lives,
Okay.
and I think it's good. It's a good thing too. But in all things we have the advantage
And the disadvantage. Okay.
So I think it has a little bit of
Advantage. Disadvantage.
It has more of the advantages.
Okay, so you mean the advantage is going to weigh the outperform the disadvantage.
Exactly. The disadvantage is very few because
You think so?
yeah, to me that's to me,
To you?
Yeah, to me. When I say to me, because it's
It
what
is
I've
your
seen.
opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. Let's say there's a farmland that has about maybe 100 people on it. Let's say excavators, fruit pickers, and a lot of people, and then let's say the owner of the land chooses to replace his or her workforce with robotics. You understand? So let's say robotics are now going to drive the heavy duty machines, works that people supposed to do. That is what robotics are going to do. Even though the owner is one way or the other going to leave about maybe 10 out of the people that he has. You understand? 100 are going, maybe 90 are going to be laid off. Let's say the person had 100 people. Now, if he's going to introduce robotics on his farmland, then it means that 90 people out of the 100 are going to be laid off. Do you also?
They will be unemployed.
They'll be unemployed. Do you think it's still a good thing
That's the disadvantage.
of it?
It's going to create a lot of unemployment.
Okay.
But
Is that not the big problem we are looking at?
it's a big problem, though. It's a big problem. But when somebody, we are humans.
Yeah.
We work, we get tired. But
Oh, that is an advantage.
yeah, the only disadvantage is it's going to create a whole lot of
Unemployment. That is the big problem. If you don't work, how do you feed yourself? If you don't work, how do you live your life? That is the problem.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
So is it not a huge disadvantage?
It's a very
Don't you think it's a huge? You see, this is what we are looking at now. In the olden days, we have photography, and then you see, if you want to take images, your wedding videos, your wedding pictures, you need a professional photographer to be able to do that for you. But in the coming years, we have seen the revolution of smartphones. Smartphones has taken over that job. So now people don't even need professional photographers. You understand? Unless
pick up my phone,
yes, if you pick up your phone, you can take your images, whether portrait, whether landscape, whether video, whatever it is. And the painful aspect of it, you can also edit on your phones.
Yeah.
You understand?
So
do you think this is still a good thing?
Photographers and videographers are
losing their jobs. Look at graphic designers.
right.
Those days, if you need a graphic design, you have to see a graphic designer, an expert, design the graphics for you. As I'm talking to you, we have AI platform like Canva. You understand? Now we have ChatGPT. We have Google Gemini that can generate very beautiful, captivating designs, stunning designs. It means that the graphic designers are also going to lose their jobs.
But you know one thing, my brother.
You tell me.
The world is
Advancing,
and we are moving forward.
so we have to move with them.
And one fact that we need to accept is things are not going to be the same anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's a matter of we embracing a change.
Oh, okay.
And then it has created it has created so far. It has created a whole lot of
Opportunities.
no, with regards to the disadvantages.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
let's take
The
that side.
disadvantage. Okay.
It has created a whole lot. But one fact that we need to embrace is,
Mhm.
we are moving on.
Yes.
The
The world is advancing. Revolution is taking
Yes,
place.
revolution
It's
is taking
evolving.
place. We are.
So we have to evolve with it.
We need to.
We need to embrace it. There's nothing we can do about it.
We cannot do anything about it.
So we have to embrace it.
The white man is still inventing.
Yes.
The white man is still capable of
You know,
coming out with
a lot of
ideas,
yes.
Of doing stuff like.
And even we, the Africans, we the blacks, are also even contributing to this
Yes.
invention. Everybody wants to have an IT background.
Yes. So this phone that you are.
I'm using to record the video.
Yes. It's a technology.
Yes,
right?
it is technology. Yes, it has AI capabilities.
Yes. So this is a big
Advantage for me. What about somebody that so okay, let me ask you this question. If in case you're a graphic designer,
Right.
and then let's say this is happening, people are going to use Canva instead of patronizing you, should you change your job? Should you go in for another knowledge, or let me say profession or something like that?
Thank you very much for this question. There is there is always another way around for something.
There's so many ways to kill a cat.
Exactly.
When one door is open,
Just
another door
like
is
that.
open. When one door is closed, another door is open.
Exactly. It's not always like how you used to do it.
Yeah.
Now that you see there is a different way of doing it.
Okay, no, I like what you said. It wouldn't be as you always used to do it. Now the technique is going to be different.
It's going to be different, but it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same job, but the technique is going to be
Different.
different.
So you have to look around it and see what
Exactly.
you can do to support.
Exactly. When you go on YouTube,
Yeah.
there is a lot.
Yes. Now
there's
people
a
don't
lot.
even pay to go for vocations.
No.
You can go on YouTube and start studying some things.
Exactly, bro.
So it means that if it takes your job, try and create something different for yourself.
You create something for yourself, and then you make sure you fit in. You fit into the society. Because one thing for a fact is we cannot remain the
same.
Things are changing.
Evolution is the problem. Evolution. Today, as I'm talking to you, there is Starlink, which is a satellite internet. You understand? Which was manufactured, or let's say invented by Elon Musk, the owner of SpaceX. As I'm talking to you, almost 100 plus countries have already licensed this. Even in Ghana, Ghana in talks with a company. You understand? Good. Today, as I'm talking to you, let's look at some of the impacts. It has a very huge impact on our lives. You might not know, but let me tell you this: imagine just knowing that your internet provider is using technologies that is going to create a catastrophic problem on your life tomorrow. The satellite that we are using, the Starlink, they use satellite because it's a satellite internet. You understand? When they project the satellite to the air, it is said that it is too bright to the extent that astronomers, meteorologists, area pilots are not being able to perform their operations. It is too bright to the extent that astronomers on the ground performing research in space, they can't study, they can't perform their researches because of the brightness of Starlink satellites.
Wow.
What do you think this is causing? We cause something space debris. Space debris is junk, like on Earth. When something spoils, let's focus on let's say tech. When maybe your vehicle spoil, you have where you dump them, and then later on it's being sorted out to places that it's more conducive and okay, that will not have effect on us. You understand? But when you go to space, when satellites or when rockets are being shot to the air, not all parts go. Let's say if a vehicle, they mostly call it vehicle. is going to the International Space Station. A rocket has to lift it. When it gets to space, or it's not going, it is going to lift some parts. The rocket aspect of it is coming down, and the rocket will create something. That part is going to create something called space debris. So they are junks, understand? And these junks are going around on the Earth with a speed of 17,500 kilometers. And as I'm talking to you, it has piled up to the extent that if rockets, if let's say there are future missions, they have to be very careful because if any of the spaceships collide with any of these debris, it's going to cause a problem. And Starlink is a contributor to this thing. So if you are a Starlink user, you are your provider is doing this. Are you going to continue using the products?
You know, just like I said,
Just like you said.
yeah. With this Starlink, you know,
Even though there were places that did not have access to internet, now because of Starlink they have internet.
you know,
Are we looking at only the good side, or should we also look at the bad side of it?
the bad side, the bad side is very, very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
But you know, with the good side,
yeah.
it is making even places that
Did not have
they think they are in the, you know, they are in an enclave like
area
you know, area
that were not able to have internet.
internet and all sorts of
Now they have
supply
internet.
stuff. Now they have
Internet.
They can access to everything that they want.
Yeah,
You know, concerning internet.
yeah,
That's a very big thing.
yeah.
But the disadvantage,
It's also a big problem.
a very big problem. A very, very big problem. A very big problem that, you know, in the near future,
Yeah.
like this analysis that you made,
Uh-huh.
you know, how you describe how
It is. Yeah.
all of those
Yeah.
space stamps and all of that.
Yeah. The problem.
It's going to cost a lot.
Yo, there was a time that some parts of satellite fell on somebody's building. It was a big problem. So, what are some of the things we should do? You see, this is a problem that I think that we should look at. We are always praising the product that are being introduced to our markets, but we're not looking at the technicalities. You understand? This is my big problem. What do you think? Do you think we should continue our inventions, or we should rather, create things that are going to protect the things that we are
You know
creating?
what? One thing that we cannot stop
Yeah.
is
Stop creating.
stop creating. We can't.
Stop
We
creating.
cannot.
Yeah.
You know, we cannot stop creating.
Yeah.
We cannot stop inventing.
Yes.
We cannot stop coming up
With new ideas,
new ideas,
wisdom.
coming up, you know, new ways of doing things.
Yes, it is going to persist. We are even getting to the bigger aspect of it.
So you know, just like that, it's going to create, you know, a world that is very smart, a smart world,
A smart world with
a smart
a very
world with
bad
very big,
problem.
you know, risk. A smart world
With a big problem.
big problem.
So what do you think we should do?
What I think is it has to be done is that, you know, when products are being made, when products are being invented,
Yeah.
we need to consider how we are going to manage the disadvantage.
Okay. So that it doesn't be a problem to us.
Yes, so that it's now going to be like something that we are not aware of that is going to happen in the near future,
Yeah.
or that is we cannot handle it.
Okay.
You know,
We cannot handle the problem that will come out of it.
we need to put in place of
Measures, mechanisms.
that we can
Protect our invention from being deadly to us.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay. I
So
think
that is
that's what
I think
you will say.
we will have to put in place.
Okay. Okay.
You know, like Elon Musk invented that
The Starlink.
Starlink. You know, people need to come up with, you know,
ideas. Yes.
ideas that
would help reduce the disadvantage.
Yes, you know, because at the end of the day, there is disadvantages on
Everything that will be
that is on this,
created.
you know,
But you
on
know
this planet
something,
Earth.
something is that when they create these things, you understand, the disadvantages that comes with it, they don't create the solution on time. I rather think that before you even introduce that thing to the market, you should rather start. You should have protections in place. If you know it's going to create space debris, you're going to create junks in space. Why don't you create mechanisms that are going to reduce that junk even before you bring to the
That is our today problem. Our today problem is that when something is invented,
Mhm.
we only embrace
the good aspect of it
the good aspect of it,
and leaving the disadvantage out of it?
standing like, you know, forgetting there is someday
There'll be a
something
problem.
is going to turn against us.
Yeah.
You know, concerning the same product that we are placing.
Yes.
So that is how I said. That's the reason why I said, you know, they need to come up with, because, you know, even with when you are wearing you know, like a husbandry, or you
Yeah.
know, like
These
animals,
animals
you
and
know, there are a lot of advantages.
and disadvantage.
When you want some meat, you can kill them,
Yeah.
you know. But on a bad day, there might be a disease break out, and every little animal is
Animal
going to go there,
or even
you know,
affect the
whole
humans.
loss. So with regards to
The disadvantage. We should
disadvantages,
take a very
yes,
critical look at that.
we should take a very
We shouldn't look at only the good aspect of it.
even before the product
What
comes
comes
out.
out, we should create things that will protect
Yes,
the product from being deadly to us.
exactly. You need to think about the future
Of the product than the
than
what
the
we are
immediate,
enjoying
yeah,
today.
than the immediate
Yet benefit of
importance
it,
or
benefit
benefits
of it.
of it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing this opinion. That this is very, very great. It's going to help my listeners and my audience. It's a very good, it's a big problem to me. I've already created a few episodes on this matter, but I also said I have to sit, I have to hit the street to ask people their opinions on this matter, because it looks like we are always praising the product, but leaving the disadvantage out of it, which is going to be a problem to us tomorrow. We shouldn't look at the benefits today. We should rather look at the bigger picture. What are some of the impact we're going to have on us tomorrow? Not about what we are enjoying. Starlink is this, maybe MTN is doing this, so I'm going to switch to Starlink. Meanwhile, I don't know what Starlink is doing. So thank you very much for sharing this with us. We hope that next time you're able to get time to also share
Oh
that
yeah,
with
my
us.
pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you very much.